Morning everybody. Sit cross-legged for me to start, and if again I always say if that's uncomfortable, sit up, right? Sit up on something so it takes your knees and ankles below your hips so your pelvis can sit comfortably. Alright, so you decide this morning, do you need some energy? Do you need to bring something in? You start with your palms facing up to receive. If you need to ground yourself, if your brain's already going 10 times to the dozen, bring your hands onto your knees here. So notice when you close your eyes, just like Buddha up here, you start to calm down your nervous system. There's not so much stimulation coming in, right? So just close the eyes. Feel your body settling onto your mat. Notice the breath as it comes in through the nose, and try to take that breath all the way down into the belly. So let the belly rise, come out. As you exhale, let it fall. Just allowing the breath to settle you down, settle your nervous system down. Just do a little check-in with your body for me. Start at your toes. Just work your way up in your own time as you breathe. Just seeing if anything is speaking to you this morning, or whether it all just feels good. The more you develop this practice of listening to your body, the more it will serve you. Like little subtle messages. Just a couple more breaths to ground. Maybe start to deepen that breath for me. Maybe a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale it out through the mouth. Sigh it out. And again, deep inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Sigh it out. Get it all out, every last bit of air. Breathe it in and hold that breath at the top. I want you to value your breath. Your breath is the only reason you are alive. Exhale it out. And again, deep inhale, a little more energized this time. Exhale it out. Now seal the lips, but try to keep that breath, that energizing breath. Good. Inhale. Exhale. You almost sound like Darth Vader. You can softly open your eyes on your next inhale. Sweep the hands above the head. Look up. Oh, we're alive for another day. Good. Take a little twist out to the left. Oh, I don't know how my back feels alive. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, go around a little more. Chin comes down. Don't forget to breathe, please. Inhale, come back to center. Big good morning stretch up. And it's waking up the body. Exhale, twist round opposite side. One hand on the knee. Then inhale up, lengthen the spine, twist a little more. Good, and release. Inhale, come up all the way up. And exhale, find your way to child's pose. Take the knees apart, big toes to touch. And extend your hands long on your mat. Take a deep inhale and exhale it out through the mouth. And again, inhale, exhale. Next inhale, come up onto all fours, hands underneath your shoulders for me. Curl your toes under, bring your knees together a little bit underneath the hips. Take a deep, deep, deep inhale. Reach that right arm up, open out. Oh, good. Exhale, thread it underneath the other armpit. Slide it through. Bring your right cheekbone down and an inhale. Come on up, don't get too comfy down there. Inhale, open out. Exhale, twist. Thread that hand underneath. Bring the ear down to the mat. Good. Inhale, we'll do 2 more. Open out. Exhale, thread the needle. Soften the other elbow for me. 1 more time. Inhale, following your breath. Exhale, take it through and stay there for 3 breaths. Try to draw the shoulder away from the ear. Draw it through a little more. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the nose. Maybe that other hand, some people like to put it into the crook of the right hip just to open out. Take 1 more breath. Good, now release that hand and slowly on an inhale, open up 1 more time and place the hand under the shoulders. Spread the fingers, drop the belly, lift the nose, tilt the tailbone, a few cat and cows to reset the body. Push the mat away. Inhale, drop the belly, stick your butt out. Exhale, push the mat away, chin to chest. Do 1 more for me. Wake up spine. I've got leaf blowers happening outside. Always when I try to do yoga or meditate, the bloody leaf blowers come out. In Florida, it's awesome. Right, take a deep inhale. Left hand reaches high. Exhale, thread the needle underneath. Left cheek to the ground. Inhale, open out. We'll do 4. Exhale. So go in time with your breath. Good. Open out. Feel that extension up. Press through that bottom hand and thread. I've lost count. We'll do 1 more. Just in case I was skipping out on you. So you can't focus on more than one thing. Draw the ear down, really thread that needle and breathe. If you'd like to, take that right hand and find the hip socket. One more breath. Release the hand if you bound it. Come back up onto all fours. Oh, good. Curl the toes under. Take a little side to side with the bum. Look over the shoulder. And in fact, come back to center. On an inhale, take that right leg out to the back. Press the toe into the floor for me. So I want you to press back through the Achilles for me. Spread the fingers underneath the shoulders so you have a nice base. Draw the belly in. Good. Inhale, lift it parallel and take it diagonally behind. So right leg all the way round. Plant the toe on the ground. Take an inhale. And then exhale. I want you to look over towards that back foot. So draw that left shoulder back. You'll feel a nice release here in the IT band, in that hip. Take 2 more breaths here. Good, slowly inhale, lift that foot, draw it all the way out to the side. Wow, I had a nice click there in my hip. Right, draw the pinky toe down. So plant that foot. Cat and cow here. Exhale, push the mat away. Inhale, stick your tailbone up, nose up. Exhale, suck it in, chin to chest. Find more space in the spine. Just a couple more of these. Good, coming to neutral, maybe lifting up onto that bent knee. Lift up, reach the hands up. I was going to do something else. I'm going to change my mind. Right hand down that long leg. Reach over into gate pose. Good, inhale, come back to center, reach up. Exhale, bring the hands down, lift that leg off the ground, float it. Flex the foot, lift up through the other hip. Take it all the way behind, float it. If your left hand can come off the ground just to test yourself, a little balance. You can take your hand out to the side if you like for better balance. Your choice. Curl the heel in towards the bum. See if you can connect with a heel, a foot, even just a pant, piece of your yoga pant. And if you have a towel wrap around the toe, kick into that foot. Maybe gaze over the shoulder, lifting up. Exhale, release the hand, flex the foot, place it down. Rearrange the knees, rearrange the hands. Curl the toes under on an inhale, take the other leg behind. Should be your left leg now. Press back through the heel. Release your Achilles tendon for me. Good, take a deep inhale, lift it up. Draw it diagonally across, over to the right. Put the toes down. Take an inhale, push through the mat, and then twist towards that foot, drawing that right shoulder back. Look at your toes, just breathe for me. Good, one more breath. Inhale, lift it behind, take it all the way out to the side. Kick my block out of the way. Plant the foot out to the left. Good, cat and cow here. Inhale, exhale. Do 4 of those. And exhale. Slowly walking the hands back into the knee. Rising up, inhale, reach the hands above the head. Extend the spine all the way up to the sky. Left hand down on that straight leg. And just take it over to the side. Into gate pose. So you're like this. Gaze up at the hand. Good, release the hands. Come back down to all fours. Lift that leg up. Hold it up. Hold it up. Press up through the hands. Take it all the way behind. Flex the foot behind. Lift up out of the hip. And maybe right hand joins the party. Extending long with the fingers, long with the back of the heel. Or take the hand out to the side if you're wobbling. Just observing the body. Curl the heel into the bum. Reach behind. See if you can grab a piece of pant, your foot. So it's a great release for the shoulder. Hip flexor, quad. Kick in and lift up. Gaze over the shoulder. Spread the fingers on the mat. Make sure your hand is feeling good. Slowly release. Bring the hand down, flex the foot. Knees down. Good. Curl the toes under. Lift the hips high. Find your downward facing dog, your upside down V. So I spread my fingers first. I press back all the way up. I look to my belly and I'm just going to shake my head side to side because it stops you cranking on your neck. I stay high on my toes. Bend your knees, draw the belly down. Push the mat away. Good, so you get that extension in the upper back that I'm looking for. Now, slowly, on your exhale, try to lower the heels towards your mat. So here we say hello to our hamstrings. Mine are super tight. So I'm going to breathe and I'm going to just keep pressing back. Good, I'm going to lift my left leg high to the sky. Open out the heel into the bum, open out your hips, rotate your ankle for me. Anything that feels good, maybe the knee rotates. Just get into your side now. Try to draw that heel down to the ground now. It's a little easier. Take an inhale, point that toe to the back, three-legged dog, look forward between the hands. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, draw that foot through. Drop to the back knee. Bring the hands to frame the foot, and inhale, come on up. Reach up, a little back bend. Now, draw the hips forward, look up, and exhale, open the hands out, goddess hands like this. Spread the fingers. Take one more breath. Good, take the hands behind the back, clasp them. Take another back bend, press those shoulder blades together, look up. Exhale, release the hands, frame the front foot. See if you can float the back knee off. See if the left hand will come to the sky, a little dragonfly twist, reach up. And if that's uncomfortable, come back down to your knee and lift. Maybe drop to the knee. Lift again. Drop to the knee. One more time, press up. One more time, drop down. Lifting up, and this time come all the way up into a high crescent lunge. Catch your breath. Open out to the left. Take the hands all the way front, one back. Gaze over the shoulder. Now drop that back hand onto the thigh and reach with the front hand up. It's a revolve twist. Left hand down, right hand down. Take the right foot back. You can come to down dog and hang out there, or come to your plank, or drop to all fours, your choice. If you're in plank, slowly lower down, bottom of a push-up. Inhale, sweep forward, you can drop to your knees, press up to cobra, shoulders back, look up, slight bend in the elbows, curl the toes, hips high, downward facing dog. Paddle the heels, press back in through one heel, that's it. So noticing the heat rising in the body now, a little bit bloody warmer, right? On your next inhale, right leg high to the sky. Oh, I got such a nice click there. Rotate the ankle. Press that back heel down into the ground. Maybe bring the knee into it a little. On an inhale, point the toe high, three-legged dog. Look between the hands. Exhale, bring it through. Good, drop to your back knee. And come on up. Reach the hands high, draw the left hip forward, a little back bend. Relax the shoulders. Take a breath, open out the hands, shoulder blades together, spread the fingers. Lean back a little bit more. Take the hands behind, clasp them beneath the tailbone, and press the hands below. Draw the shoulders back, look up again. Good, release, hands either side of that front foot. See if you can float the back knee off the ground. See if the right hand can reach up, dragonfly twist. Now reach up with those fingers, look up to the sky. Drop the back knee down for one, and lift for two. Press back, three. Why is that so tiring? Something's going wrong, girls and boys. Good. Frame the foot. Right foot back. You can take your vinyasa. You can either drop to your knees Lower down, elbows bent, sweep the chest through, or take your full vinyasa, or you could always just join me. Downward facing dog. You learn to see what your body wants, what you feel like on any given day. And right now, I think we drop the knees to the ground, we bring the toes together, we sit the bum back, forehead to the ground, take the hands behind, and into an alternative form of Balasana, child's pose. Let's breathe here, let's just chill for a second. Close your eyes, let it go. Notice your breath, notice your body now. Any differences in your energy? Maybe you're breathing a little deeper, a little easier. Take 2 more big deep breaths for me. Good, slowly draw the hands forward, lifting up and draw the chest down to the ground. Now make sure your fingers pointing forward, hands right underneath the shoulders, and draw the elbows into the ribs on an inhale. So take your toes together, press your toes flat into your mat, and on an inhale, slowly rise, halfway up. Exhale, slowly lower. And again, inhale. Exhale, slowly lower. Next inhale, come all the way up, keeping the elbows into the sides and slightly bent. Draw the shoulders back, look up. Fingers are spread into full cobra. Maybe roll over onto one side. Look over the shoulder. Another nice, beautiful hip release. See, we do all the things that I need, right? Inhale, come forward. Exhale, other side. Look over your shoulder. Elbows still soft. Come back to center. Exhale, back to the knees. Downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward. Slowly lower. Drop the knees. Lower down. Inhale, push up. Back to the knees. Downward facing dog. Inhale, draw the body forward. Drop the knees, lower down. So we're just moving with the breath. Inhale, push up, back to the knees. Hips high, downward facing dog. Paddle the heels. Rearrange the hand and the feet. Walk the feet all the way forward to meet the hands. And I want you to bend your knees and place your palms flat on the mat for me. Take an inhale, try to lengthen. Look at your knees. Shake your head side to side. Maybe nod, just make sure it's nice and loose. Now bring the hands to the elbows and hang in rat for me. So just sway a little side to side. Release the hands to the shins. Inhale, look out. Exhale, fold in. Next inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach the hands up. Grab your right wrist and just take it over to the side. Good, inhale all the way back to the center. Reach up, exhale, take it over. Good, inhale all the way up to the center. Take a back bend. Should be nice and loose now in the back. Look up, squeeze the bum. Inhale, bring the hands high. On your exhale, bring the hands down through heart center, palms together. And take a deep inhale through the nose for me. Exhale it out. Chin into chest, belly button drawn in, and tilt the tailbone. Squeeze your bathroom muscles for me. Standing at the top of your mat. Good, take a deep inhale and take a big step out to the right for me. Take a step out to the right. Right toes point. Take the hands out by the sides like airplane wings, nice long arms. Look over that front middle finger, take an inhale. And I want you to reach forward, drawing the hips out to the left. Drop that right hand down to the shin, to the floor or onto a block. Reach the other hand higher into triangle. Let's take 5 breaths here. Now think about inside thighs, rotate them externally. With every inhale, we're lengthening the spine. With every exhale, maybe opening out a little more. Deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Good, gaze down at the big toe. Inhale brings you all the way up. Rotate the other toes, other direction. So left toes pointing. Right leg coming round, toes about 45 degrees. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Hand comes down to shin, inside. Other hand reaches up. Now press through the feet. Lift up through this top hand. Draw the belly button in and rotate open in your triangle of Utthita Trikonasana. Got 2 more breaths here. Deep inhale. Exhale, look down at the big toe. Inhale brings you all the way up. Rotate the toes to the back of your mat. Take your right hand on your hip, lift your left hand high, and pull that right hip back. Draw it back. Lift up and lengthen the spine. And exhale, draw the body forward. Draw the body forward. That hand finds its way to the shin, onto a block. Other hand revolves open. Revolve triangle. So my shoulder is in a lot of pain. So what I can do here is modify, bring my hand to my hip and just open out the elbow. So I still get the rotation, but I don't have to aggravate the problems, right? So this is just learning to work with your body as it is today in the moment. Take 1 more breath. Yeah, that's about all I got. On an inhale, windmill the hands round, rotate the toes, we'll do the same thing, other side. So set yourself up, left hand on the hip, right hand bring it high, so that hand on the hip is squaring off. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, reach forward, drawing that left hip back. Hand comes onto the shin, onto a block. And on an inhale, take the other hand, rotate it up. Both legs straight. You can have a little micro bend in that front leg. Just you never kind of want to lock your knees out completely. 2 more breaths. Revolved triangle. On an inhale, rotate all the way around. Open out. Take a little back bend. Bring the feet together, hands together, top of your mat. Take a breath here. Still alive. Take a big, big, deep inhale and a big wide step out. To the right again, right toes pointing that way. These toes, bring them round, left toes. Bend into that right leg, right elbow, right knee. Extend the other hand overhead like a swimmer's stroke. So you can reach, reach, reach. I want a long line of energy, fingertips down to the outside edge. Now, you're probably dumping into that, so just float that elbow off, test it. And if that feels super easy without collapsing in, you can maybe draw the hand down to the inside. extended side angle. You've got 2 more breaths left, I haven't forgotten, just because I yak through them all. Look up at your hand, look down at the floor, inhale, come all the way up. Same thing, other side. Drop down into the knee, elbow to knee, extend the hand overhead, reach up, dip in. If you like to, without collapsing in, you can keep the extension, hands to the floor, another great place for a block. Gaze down at the big toe, come on up, rotate round, drop down to that left knee. That's it. Bring your hands to heart center, palms together, left elbow, right knee. Taking a little twist, a revolved side angle, a little revolved twist. Now, press the palms together. You've got 5 breaths, you've got 3 left if you'd like to float that back leg. If you'd like to place one hand down, one hand overhead, if you can keep the twist. The twist is more important for me. Really press back through that back leg. We've got 1 breath left. Look down at the big toe, come all the way over. Drop down to your right knee to set yourself up. Hands together at the heart, right elbow, opposite knee. So get the twist in the spine. Look up to the sky and press down through the hand. That's what I'm looking for, that twisting in the thoracic spine. Now if you can, float the knee off. It's going to affect your balance. Lift up out of the sternum. And full pose would be hand down to the outside of the leg, extending over. But I'm going to stay here today because this feels good. 1 more breath. On an inhale, come on up. Nice and slowly. Open out the hands for me. Rotate the toes. Parallel with the outside edges of your mat. Take a back bend and on an exhale, fold in. Crown of head to the floor or somewhere towards the floor. Fingers in line with your toe tips. Find your shape. Take an inhale, add length. Look forward and exhale, fold in. Again, a little deeper. You got 5 breaths in this beautiful forward fold. Now, if you're here and you're like, there's no bloody way I can fold over, I'm stuck. So just bring your hands onto your shins, on the outside of your shins. Relax your head, shake your head side to side. Right, slowly, slowly. It takes practice, it takes time to loosen your body. On an inhale, hands to the hips and come on up. Exhale, just ground your body down. Good. Take an inhale, reach the hands out. Exhale, bring the hands together behind your back, clasping them. And I want you to clasp them the other way now. So we have the way that we always do things, right? Let's do it the other bloody way. It's awful, it feels terrible. Take an inhale, push those hands beneath your bum. Exhale, fold forward. Bring the hands off the lower back for me. Look up at your belly button if you can see past your boobs. And if you can't, we need to find you a nice yoga bra. That's not for you, boys. Hands down into the spine and slowly rise. Nice and slow you come up. Right, because we don't want you dizzy. Exhale. Ground down, open up the arms. Feet together, hands together, top of the mat. Take a breath, hands at heart. Take another step out to the right. Now this time bring both toes facing and make it maybe a 2-foot stance. Maybe step the feet farther apart so you get a nice wide solid base. Take the hands opposite elbows Take your hands and hold opposite elbows. Now lift up, look up, and exhale, slowly lower forward. But bring that right hip back into the socket. Slowly folding over. It's called pyramid pose. Intense hamstring stretch. Good. Look at the tip of your nose. Draw the belly button in. So we keep the energy in the body, not just hanging out all over the place. Deep inhale, deep exhale, one more. Come on up. Keeping the hands where they are, just rotate the toes opposite direction. So we're doing a few Ashtanga Vinyasa postures here, just a standing series, because they just work through the body slowly, drawing forward, left hip, draw it back, draw the body as far down as you can, then just release the head, look at your nose. So Ashtanga Vinyasa was the first formalized sequence of postures. Patanjali. So they were found in texts and made their way to America with a man, Patabi Joyce. And now we get to practice. And it's what the Bikram, the Power Hot Yoga, was loosely based on these standing and seated postures, and Bikram made his 13 and 13 sequence. Inhale, come all the way up. Oh, bloody hell, open out. Woo. Feet together, hands together, top of the mat. And let's just continue. Let's do the couple of balancing sequences. I nearly taught you full Ashtanga this morning, but maybe we'll do it in a day or two, just so you experience it and feel it. Right, get a nice solid stance on your feet. We just do a shortened version. Good, on your next inhale, let's just take the left leg in. Take a hold of the knee. You can rotate the ankle for a second. Now we're going to balance for 20 breaths. If that's not going to happen for you and your brain's already telling you, just find something to hold on to. So take yourself over to the wall or to a dresser or something. If not, one hand on the hip, let's begin. You can bind the big toe as an option. If you have a leg extension and you're working on your Uttita Hasta Padangustasana, letter A, say that after a margarita. Not that we drink margaritas before yoga, even though we're in this crazy period. Please don't start. It's bad enough drinking coffee before yoga. Same effect. Good, maybe open the knee or open the leg out to the side. So if you have the bind, lift up. And if you're working with the knee, you just take the knee out to the side. Now I want you to fix your gaze, if you haven't already, about your height in front of you on the ground. Steady gaze, steady breath, steady mind, steady body. Good, slowly draw the knee or the foot all the way back round to the front. If you have the toe bind and you would like to cross and draw head to knee, please go ahead. And if that's like, what the hell's going on there, stay here. Good, everybody release, bring the hands to the hips and point that toe forward. Internet's going in and out, I can see. But stay balancing. Lift a little higher and place it down, shake it out. Good, you've got another leg, let's work it. So you take your option if you need to hold on to something. Draw the knee up into the chest and lift up. Pick your point, take your hand to your hip if you're doing the toe bind. And extend the leg long. Draw the shoulder back, the hip back. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Your next inhale, take that leg out to the side. Stand tall. This is where I really don't want to fall over. But if I did, you know, what are you going to do? I would laugh. Draw it back to the center, knee. If you've got the toe bind, maybe crisscross the hands at the ankle, extend the leg and maybe head to knee. Maybe you're still here. If you've got the crisscross, release. Everybody extend the toe forward. Squeeze that quad. So what are we working here? We're working the proprioceptors in the ankle, all those stabilizing muscles in the feet. There's a heck of a lot going on in there. Release it out. Good, beautiful. Bring the toes together. Bring the hands to heart. Drawing left foot into tree pose, Vrikshasana. You can come right here on the ankle if you're starting off, right? So you haven't got that much to wobble and fall. You could draw the heel all the way up into your bits. It's sliding. Good, 5 breaths. If you would like to take bound half lotus, Ardha Baddha Padmatanasana, right? You would take the foot, the heel into the hip, rotate the other hand round, and grab your forearm. So 3 different options there for you. Just staring at the ground. If you're in tree, you would like to grow your tree, lift up the hands. You can take them out. Again, what are you doing? You're just distracting your mind with the breath and with your posture. And that's how it works. Release it down. And other side when you're ready. So steady your balance. Find if you're here in a nice low tree, you stay there. And if you're feeling your ankles wobbling, that's exactly what's supposed to happen. Right, as we age, you're either in high tree, you can grow your tree, or you can take the bound half lotus. You can open out. So as we age, our balance is one of the first things that goes. So we have to keep that strength in our ankles, in our stabilizer muscles, in our core. Exhale, release it down. Good, take a deep inhale, reach up, exhale, forward, fold. Nice soft knees, hands on the shins, a halfway lift. Palms down, feet back. You can take that vinyasa or just step through to downward facing dog. Releasing the upper back. Maybe shaking the head. Coming onto the toes, bending the knees, and walking the feet forwards until you sit down on your bum, on your mat. Good. Let's place the hands down by the hips. Press into your mat, chin into chest. Draw the belly button into spine and flex those toes in towards the body. Noticing your breath. Take an inhale, reach the hands above the head, lift up, lengthen, tilt the pelvis forward and slowly fold forwards. Just bring the hands onto the shins for me. Take an inhale, add more length, lift up through the chest. Exhale, maybe lowering a little bit more. Another inhale, and again, if this is feeling just too tight here and you can't get farther forward, sit up on your block. Sit on a pillow or blanket. Good, maybe one more inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, and I want you to use those hands, draw the body forward, draw the body forward, draw it. And now just simply release. Release the hands down by the sides, chin into chest, and close your eyes if you like, or just Soften your gaze. Paschimottanasana, or caterpillar as it's often called. So all the poses have a Sanskrit name from its origins in India. Breath is nice and soft now. You're just surrendering to the shape, surrendering to where your body is today, and surrendering to the sensations that are maybe telling your mind may be saying to you, this sucks, or maybe you're using much stronger language. Right? But stick with it. Come on. Nothing lasts forever. Just deepen your breath, and you can stay still for a few more breaths. It won't kill you. That's not my intention. Surrender. Give it up. Give up the resistance. Slowly rise. Draw the hands behind. Draw the feet in towards the body. The bum in towards the feet, and slowly find your way down onto your back. You can hug your knees into your chest. And plant your feet onto the ground. Bring your hands down to the sides. And on an inhale, slowly tilt the tailbone up to the ceiling and start to press through the heels, lifting pelvis, lower back, mid-back, and coming all the way up onto the shoulders. Pressing into the ground, squeeze the bum and lock your chin into your chest. Don't turn your head to look at your phone now, just press up. Maybe you can walk the shoulders in a little bit to the middle of your mat. Clasping the hands, and lift a little higher into bridge pose. Setu Bandhasana. Push the knees forward, draw the heels towards the body, just imagining these two different forces, just to counteract that forward fold. And slowly lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Release the shoulders, release the hands, and slowly draw the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to come out to the side for reclined butterfly. Maybe left hand finds its way onto the heart, right hand onto the belly. And breathe. Noticing how the heart is beating without you having to tell it. Notice your body breathing you without you having to be in control of that. Notice how many things in the body just keep happening without your control. An element of trust in there, right? Maybe. So if you can trust your body will breathe you, will send blood around and oxygen around the body. Where else can you trust? In your life. Slowly drawing the knees in, releasing the hands, extending the feet up towards the ceiling. Just rotate the ankles. And maybe draw the knees down and out towards the armpits, taking the hands in between the legs, taking hold, if you can, the outside edges of your feet. It's called Happy Baby. You can rock a little side to side or just draw those knees deeply into the body. Nice compression going on in the hips and a nice release of the lower back. Slowly releasing the feet back down onto your mat, taking a little spinal twist out to the right. We'll extend the arms out like airplane wings. We'll roll the knees over. Maybe bring that right hand on top of the top knee. And you can reach that left hand overhead, palm facing up. Finally, just take the nose and put it towards your armpit. Just a nice reclined Buddha shape. Take an inhale, slowly release the arm, rotate onto your back and over to the other side with the knees. Place one hand on the top knee and right hand reaches overhead. Draw the nose in towards the armpit. Now you can draw your knees up more or just see what's comfortable. It's a spinal twist. Slowly release the arm first. Find your way onto your back, hugging knees into chest. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, just let it go. Final resting shape. Draw the feet down to the outside edges of your mat. Turn the palms up to receive. And take Shavasana. Take a soft inhale, soft exhale. Maybe just bringing a little bit of life into your fingers, a little bit of life into your toes. And then take a deep, deep inhale and bring some life back into your body. Exhale it out through the mouth. Good, maybe a deep, deep stretch, hands above the head, reaching into the body. Reach up, point the toes and draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze, find your way onto your side. Take a few breaths here. Then press yourself slowly, slowly up into cross-legged seated position. Just bring your hands to your heart, palms together, drop the chin. Just take a moment to acknowledge yourself for showing up for you deep down inside there. Doing something really healthy for your body, healthy for your mind. And you get to hang out with something deep down in there, you, your essence, your spirit. Take one deep inhale for me through the nose and exhale it out through the mouth. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you out there practicing with me and with each other. Right, that air we breathe, the same air that you breathe, that I breathe, that we all breathe. We're a lot more alike than we think. Namaste.